Craig, thanks for the call from Columbia, South Carolina. Ted Nugent, who is performing in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Let's listen in for just a moment to what he's saying.
Never back down. Aim small, miss small. And then he died. And this happened. There I was, back in the wild again. And I felt right at home, where I belong. I had that feeling coming over me again. Just like it happened so many times before. So many times. The spirit of the woods, he's like an old good friend. Makes me feel warm and good inside. I know his name. It's good to see him again. 'Cause in the wind, he's still alive. Talking about Fred Bear, walk with me down the trails again. Take me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm glad to have you at my side, my friend. Join you on the big hunt before too long. It was kind of dark, another misty dusk, and it came from a tangle down below. I tried to remember everything he taught me so well. I had to decide which way to go. Which way should I go, boys? Was I alone or in a hunter's dream? The moment of truth is here and now. I felt his touch, I felt his guiding hand. And the buck was mine forevermore. Because of Fred Bear, I walk down these trails again. He takes me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I will join you on the big hunt before too long. We're not alone when we're in the great outdoors. We got his spirit, we got his soul. He guides my steps, guides my arrows home. Is that right, boys? Is that right? The restless spirit forever roams. And it roams a Fred Bear when I walk down these trails again. Take me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I would soul of Michigan. Hey, Fred, it's November 7th. The rut. We took off the day to support Donald Trump, Fred, because we're going to get Michigan back, you know what I mean? Hey, Fred, you go up that ridge. I'll go down in the swamps. We'll get that buck. We got somebody pass out? Is that what happened? Get him a water bottle. Pour it on him. Is he all right? Want me to come over there mouth to mouth? What do you want? I'll revive him. Is he all right? You need a doctor? They took all my tools away. I can't help. You got a doctor coming over there? This happens every time I play Fred Bear. Women have babies. People pass out. Is he all right? Should I stop joking about this? What's this? I don't like that prognosis. Is the doctor coming? Are we good? We got a thumbs up? All right. All right. You see, I told you there's a spirit to that song. Couldn't handle the spirit. So thank you for even having me here tonight. Do you want the definitive proof? The definitive proof that Donald Trump needs to be the president, that he's qualified to be the president, and that he's got the cojones to be the commander-in-chief? You want proof? You want the ultimate proof? He invited Ted Nugent here tonight. That's all the proof you need. Because, man, you gotta have some to invite me here. Because I'm radical. I'm radical. I'm an extremist. I believe we have an experiment in self-government. How radical. I believe that we, the people, determine the destiny of America, that our elected employees work for us. I'm radical. I believe that the U.S. Constitution is written in stone and blood, and it is not translatable, it is not alterable. The Supreme Court cannot mess with our Constitution. They're supposed to just obey it and enforce it. I don't need the Bill of Rights to know that God gave me individual rights. He gave this guitar player individual rights, and our founding fathers wrote them down because the kings didn't acknowledge them. The kings and the tyrants didn't respect them. So we left the kings and the tyrants, and we came here, and now in 2016, this country is now led by a king and a tyrant. And I say it's time to end it now. And here's a little something for Hillary Clinton and her sheep. Keep means it's mine, you can't have it. Bear means I got two on me and they're loaded. And if you keep infringing on us, we'll arrest you and put you in jail where you belong because you work for us. I'm 68 years old, and I'm a happy man. I'm happy here tonight because I see real Michigan coming alive and taking it away from the blue punks who have turned this in to a Jennifer Granholm, Mayor Kwame joke. How dare Michigan turn blue like Illinois and California? We're not Illinois. We're not California. We're Michigan. So I'm a happy man in November. I'm a happy man to see the fire and the passion and the energy. God bless you all. Tomorrow's the day. I spend a lot of time with the heroes of the military because I owe them. We all owe them because freedom is not free. I spend a lot of time with military families crying around graves. I salute hundreds and hundreds of flag-draped coffins in Fallujah and Baghdad and Tikrit and Taji and Kandahar. Freedom is not free. And every one of those amazing American military warrior heroes, they charged into that war on terror for us. And a whole bunch of them would like to be in the woods in Michigan in November, but they gave the ultimate sacrifice and they're gone now. And a lot of them gave up their legs and their arms and their eyes and their skin, but not their spirit. And I know that when I hang out with them around the campfire, we got some military heroes right now at our camp. And I promise them that I'm not the only radical, that working hard, playing hard Michiganiacs are equally as radical for freedom and to give back to those heroes. And here's all they want. Here's all they want. They want you to vote the Constitution. They want you to vote the Bill of Rights. And I do not solicit political comments from any of them. But around a Michigan deer hunting campfire, you don't have to solicit anything, do you? The spirit flows. Honesty is unabated. It's uninhibited. It's real. It's honest. And you know what they tell me? They're heartbroken that their buddies died at the hands of a commander-in-chief who didn't let them be warriors. That's what they tell me. And if anybody in the media has a problem with that, you got a problem. So if nothing else, if you know someone who's apathetic and is not acting like a responsible American and not taking their duty, it's not just your right, it's your absolute we the people American job, duty, obligation, moral responsibility to do the research, find out who represents the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, who represents working hard, playing hard people who produce. And that individual is unquestionably Donald J. Trump. So thank you for even putting up with me here tonight. I love Michigan, I love America, I love freedom, I love your energy and your attitude. I actually love you. Do you feel the love? So in a little bit here, you know, Donald Trump has been working very hard to earn our votes. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who takes from the producers and buys the votes. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who claims she's for gay rights and then takes monies from empires that kill you if you're gay. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who lies that she's for women's rights and takes giant donations from empires that will stone to death a woman if somebody just accuses her of adultery. Those are Hillary Clinton supporters. Dear God in heaven, what kind of freak votes for that? You know, I played the Star-Spangled Banner a moment ago, and you know that I am the czar of love. You know, again, you feel the love, don't you? Well, just to prove that I'm a united, tolerant lover, I played the Star-Spangled Banner, the American national anthem, and it sounded pretty authentic, didn't it? Those notes bled red, white, and blue. I close my eyes and play it for the heroes of the military. So right now, to show that I'm an inclusive guy and that I want to make sure that I'm tolerant to other stands and other points of view, I would like to right now sing a couple stanzas of the Hillary Clinton supporters' national anthem. Can I do that? My name is Ted Nugent, and I studied the Hillary Clinton national anthem for her zombie supporters, and I would like to sing a few bars of it. It goes like this. Bah, 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 bah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Bah, bah. Isn't that a lovely song? Am I out of line here, Hoekstra? What the hell? The GOP needs me bad. You know that, don't you? So I will leave you with this. There were some animal rights people out front here earlier. No, really. If you smoke enough dope, you can think animals have rights. And on the way in, a couple of them were really angry because they knew I'm Ted Nugent and I whack them and stack them. I kill them and I grill them. And they were quite upset when I walked by because I think I smell like dead herbivores. I've got my Michigan Scent Lock Mossy Oak camo on that is a little tainted with deer blood. It's O'Day Nuge. And I walked over to one of the animal rights people and told him how much I love them, and that just because they're such goofballs, I'm going to kill an extra deer just for them. Wasn't that kind of me? Maybe I can save their Aunt Edna from going through the windshield of her Buick. Boy, would I like to take some questions and answers here right now, but I think you have all the answers already, don't you? So thank you for having the old guitar player here. I believe in the American dream. I believe that Donald Trump means what he says and says what he means. And if he ruffles feathers, good, because there needs to be some ruffled feathers in this country. I personally don't ruffle feathers, I pluck them. So, Michigan blood brothers, never back down. Never give up. Never walk away from a liberal and shrug your shoulders. Own them. Destroy them with evidence and facts and truth and logic and common sense. This is a culture war, not a culture argument, not a culture discussion. This is a culture war for the very soul of America. And do you realize, my Michiganiac blood brothers, do you realize that just the great winter water wonderland, the Great Lakes state of Michigan, that it is in your hands? All the polls say that if Donald Trump wins Michigan, he wins. I always knew that Michigan was powerful, but right now we're more powerful than ever because we hold the future of the Supreme Court, we hold the future of the American dream, we hold the future of we the people, in tomorrow's election. That's how powerful we can be if we step up and convince everybody in our lives, please examine the evidence against Hillary Clinton and don't vote for the criminal. Don't vote for the liar. Don't vote for the scam artist. Vote for Donald Trump, President of the United States, tomorrow, November 8th, 2016, and then go out and kill a big old Michigan buck. God bless America. God bless Michigan. God bless Fred Bear. God bless up north. God bless Grand Rapids. God bless you all. I love you all. And let's pray tonight that we get a real commander-in-chief after the election's over tomorrow. Thank you very much, Grand Rapids. Thank you.
And God bless Ted Nugent for joining us tonight. All right.
C-SPAN's Election Eve coverage continues from Grand Rapids, Michigan. A tweet from one viewer saying Republican Jerry Ford also held his last campaign rally in Grand Rapids back in 1976. We are awaiting Hillary Clinton, who is in Raleigh, North Carolina. After an event in Philadelphia earlier this evening, the president is back at the White House, according to reports from those who were at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Joining the former First Lady, the former Secretary of State, the Democratic nominee will be her husband, President Clinton, along with Lady Gaga and John Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi also performing in Philadelphia early tonight, along with Bruce Springsteen. And you heard from Ted Nugent, who was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Another tweet from another viewer saying, prepare to wait in line tomorrow, and I'm quite content about it. This reminder, we'll have live coverage of the results beginning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time here on C-SPAN, also on C-SPAN Radio and streamed on the web. Don is joining us from California, Republican line. You've been very patient, so thank you for waiting. What's on your mind on this election eve?
Well, I feel that Hillary Clinton, she's very crooked in the things she's been doing. And are you still there?
We sure are. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I was calling to let you guys know I'm in California, but I feel that Hillary Clinton needs to be responsible for her actions on the 30,000 emails she got destroyed, and I feel that she's not right.
Okay, we'll go to Brick, New Jersey. Robert is next. Go ahead.
Hey, thank you for having me on. So, as far as Donald Trump and this Michigan rally, it really looks like the sequel to Idiocracy. And in saying that, I'm not a fan of Hillary Clinton either. I participated in the Dem exit, where I've been a lifelong Democrat. I'm over 50 years old, and I switched over to independent. I was on your show in 2015 in January, Professor Zelizer, who was writing a book about the legacy of President Obama. And I called out the professor on President Obama's policy or his promise to take on lobbyism. And he conceded that President Obama had facilitated more lobbyism. And we need to rewind to 2007, the final debate between President Obama and Hillary. Obama won because he called out Hillary on having a high-dollar dinner fundraiser with military contractors towards the end of the Iraq War. Now, it's frightening. This is really frightening. I mean, either one of these two candidates are just... I'm with what I feel like is the majority of Americans.
Robert, thanks for the call from New Jersey. A lot of people waiting to get in. I want to share with you what the Washington Post has on its website at this moment, and the headline, officials brace for a chaotic day of voting. And you can see the map as the results come in on the East Coast. Florida, North Carolina, and New Hampshire, three key states that are listed as purple and could very well determine whether or not Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump reach the 270 electoral vote early in the evening or whether it goes late into the night or the following morning. Gwen is joining us from California.